Would you recommend, like, for new screenwriters, should they go out and make their own stuff? Would you recommend that?
If you have the means, sure.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, I mean, everybody wants their story told. So what's going to be the best way to do it? By you either finding the money and controlling that money and not having to make artistic compromises, getting the film that you want to get made, and not having to bow down to anybody, or sinking your own money and your own resources into it, which can be a bad thing, can be a great thing. It all comes down to how great the movie is and how, intrepid you are as a filmmaker and as a, marketer. And because it's not just, it's like, if you want to actually make a film, if somebody wants to be a writer director, you're not going to just be a writer director. You're going to be the writer and the director and the producer, and you're going to be the half cameraman and cinematographer. And then you're going to be your own marketer, and you're going to be your own distributor. I mean, like you're going to touch at almost all of the different aspects of the filmmaking process. So if you have the energy and the time and the ability to do it yourself, absolutely. Because don't wait on Hollywood. That's one thing I've learned. Never wait on Hollywood. Have 10, 12 projects going at once. That way one of them can land, and then you're working on the rest constantly. Maybe 2 happen at once. That's great. But waiting for Hollywood, especially these days, doesn't matter how great you are, how amazing your spec is, or how brilliant you think you are, what the next best idea is that you have. Hollywood moves at a turtle's pace, and it has no rhyme or reason, and it's dictated only by one thing: money. How much someone thinks that they can make off of you or from you or with you, or however you want to say it. But it's just about money. And I can tell you, because it's like, I've read scripts that have been passed up the food chain way above my pay grade, and things that, I can't talk about on a podcast, but like projects that are no brainers and things that you just can't imagine that person over there who should know better, or, this person over here in that office down the hall, they should pull the trigger, and like they don't, because of just some weird reasons. You can't ever predict Hollywood and how it works, which is why being independent, in my opinion, is the way to go. You make a whole bunch of successful independent films, and Hollywood will come to you, and they'll wonder what's the secret to your sauce and your pudding. It happens all the time. Whenever somebody has a big breakout, or they've made a couple of films and they've made a name for themselves, and then somebody makes money off of them, then there you go.
Now you're tracking them. Yeah.
It's a very, very competitive, demanding industry that a lot of people are looking to break into.